think it's starting. Yep, green light's on. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Beyond the Cradle. This is episode 4. It's one of those. Um, Last session, the party was waiting for the infamous, aforementioned Captain Salvo to return to port. While waiting, they visited the alchemist to learn some, excuse me, learn some interesting information. Met a creepy Tortle who could be more than what she seems. Um, Levette bought some poisons for unknown purposes. Lucian seemed to strike a deal with this Tortle, as something will go down later tonight. Um, while waiting for the captain as well, Levette arm wrestled a Minotaur, and after she won, she was given an offer of company, we will say. Whether she will accept is entirely her decision. Um, the party also talked to Soren, who was keeping an eye on them, saying they draw quite the crowd and just making sure they stay safe and not too noticed in the city. He warned them of the Minotaur, who is a mercenary, and after they talked to him, they noticed some strange entity or creature skulking around in the city. Aura used her familiar to fly in the air and noticed that there are many more of these creatures. And after they all simultaneously disappeared, they went to the outskirts of the city. Uh, uh, my brain just melted. Went to the outskirts of the city. Looked for. They found some tracks, but they led right into the sea. And besides attacking some weird giant rock crustacean thing, uh, the trail kind of went cold. Then they went back, and it pretty much sums up last session. Am I missing anything? Am I rambling?
Think you got everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
So
so. You got everything.
right now, right now, you guys are. It's still the same day. Yes, it's still the same day.
Mhm.
Uh, where did we leave off? Did you guys go back to the tavern? Did you?
I think the Minotaur proposed.
Well, not proposed, but proposition maybe, but not a proposal.
I think were we still on the seashore or did we go back?
Uh, uh, I'm a little out of it,
I don't
so
remember.
It's not time yet to go to
No,
the
no, it's
Yeah.
alchemist.
yeah. That is at sundown when the port kind of starts to calm down a bit. Salvo is said to come to port like very late, like a few hours after sundown. Even though the sun's kind of hard to see in this land, it's kind of
So I'm
always.
hearing we've got more time to waste.
We can just fast forward if you want to, unless you
That'd be fine with
guys.
me. So we can see what's going on with Lucian stuff and things.
Right.
Just an interesting guy.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
Uh,
fine with skipping.
Maybe until the evening we should set up watch the rooftops. Maybe we'll catch a glimpse again of whatever was trying to um, I don't know, uh, what track. I don't think it track us, but whatever is stalking the city.
You said you want to climb a rooftop?
Watch them.
Watch the rooftop. Okay. Okay.
So
I mean, where there's
I think
creatures.
until the evening, I'll suggest to find some rooftop positions and see if we can spot spot something that's trying to not be seen.
Okay. Yeah. You can do that while waiting for your meeting with Leshka.
And I will send Whisper to fly above and use his vision to try and see invisible stuff.
All right. Give me a perception check with Whisper.
$14.
14. You send out Whisper. They fly above the city, scan the rooftops and the people. Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
Right. I've nothing. I will just stay and find a nice cold breezy place to lay low until time comes,
That's easy to do
evening
on a
comes.
roof, especially on this coast. You can easily catch a breeze. Eventually, time passes. You guys are welcome to spend the time however you like to, but eventually the sun does go down. And Lucian, uh, it is getting close to time.
Lucian gets a little nervous. On top of just the general anxiety of being alone from being a 1 point friend. But as it's getting closer and closer, Lucian's getting more and more nervous about whatever is going to happen next.
Hmm.
But I guess we go to the meeting spot.
Yep, she said just. She wasn't very specific, but she said by the docks.
I guess we're going by the docks.
Yeah.
Yes. It's probably. I would say it's the equivalent of like 8 or 9 o'clock, and the city has drastically died down. Where previously all of these people were uh, grouping up. God damn, we're grouping up at the edge of the what do you call that thing? The dock. It's gonna be one of those days. Um, there's much less people now. Really, the only people that are walking around, I would say, a few drunken, surly types, sort of leaning on corners of buildings, and a couple lantern holding patrols walking around. Other than that, it is a quiet, peaceful night. And when you guys get close to the dock, you don't. There are like uh, torches that are standing torches that sort of line the dock, and besides the boats and other places that are docked or other vessels that are docked, you don't see Leshka.
Hmm. Did she
Well, let's
forget?
go ahead and make our own torch. And then I guess we're just going to be searching around, maybe in some spaces that's not lit up.
Okay, give me a perception or investigation check.
Well, I prefer
Can I help him
perception.
look?
You
Can I give him advantage by helping him
yeah,
look?
absolutely. You can pry his eyes open with clothespins and help him.
Yeah.
Man, I rolled low.
Or do like that SpongeBob thing where they tear off their eyelids. Keep your
Oh
eyes
gosh.
peeled.
I rolled a 2 and an 8, but my perception modifier makes it a 19.
19. You look around and there is a guard that kind of eyes your group, but they don't say anything. They sort of just acknowledge you and stay on patrol. But you do see something that sticks out of the rather empty dock. Excuse me. You see a blue speckled lizard almost posing on the pier.
That's not a turtle.
When I say lizard, it's like an actual lizard,
Oh,
about the size of
is
an
it?
iguana.
Oh, is it pointing in a direction if it's posing?
It's not. When I say posing, it's like standing stoically, but it is staring at you, Lucian.
I guess we're talking to a lizard now. I'll approach this weird lizard that seems to like me.
When you get about 10 feet from it, it begins to walk a different direction.
I guess we're following the lizard.
Okay.
What could go wrong?
Lovetta's thinking to herself, my life has gotten so much stranger since I've met these people.
You guys follow the lizard, and it is a pretty looking lizard. It's actually so like it's got these this deep blue scale color with these bright yellow spots. It even has like tinges of like red stripes in it as well. It's almost unreal as to how pretty or unique it is. It's definitely too brightly colored to be in a land like this. Everything is like there are things that are very blue, but nothing is really stripy and stand out like that. Um, you guys follow this lizard, and it begins to lead you. It goes off of the pier, and you guys are starting to head towards a familiar direction you've previously went. You're going towards the same way you went to get to Soren's shack.
Hmm.
Hmm.
But eventually you pass that. And you're following this the way this Black Wallow Bay is. It is uh, it's pinched by these two huge cliffs, where in the middle, that's where the whole bay is. But I think you can see it on the map.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are essentially. Nope. Where the fuck is the. Yeah. You see that right there. Yeah.
Hmm.
Those two big cliffs. And there's uh, I can't the word escapes me, but there's different other ridges, I'll call them. They also dot this coast and sort of make little inlets for themselves. And that's one of the ones that this port is in. So you're following this large ridge, and eventually the lizard is walking, and it is kind of sticking close to the wall, the rock wall. And it is walking on the beach until you guys pass a corner and you see it duck into a little alcove. And you see a hidden sea cave. The lizard just runs inside. I assume you follow.
Yep.
Livette pushes Lucian forward.
Yeah, Lucian kind of hesitates for a bit for being pushed forward.
Are you sure about this?
The sword comes out, and it's at Livette's side as she starts following after Lucian.
If it tries to hurt us, I could burn it.
As, as we enter, I will cast False Life on myself.
Okay.
Why are we so paranoid? I don't know.
It's a D&D party.
Years and years of practice
natural.
being paranoid.
Yes, yes.
Where's my...
So much trauma.
Okay, you guys enter into this hidden sea cave. Excuse me, Jesus. And there are no lights in here. The lizard just ran in the darkness. Who here has dark vision? I know the goblin does.
Oh,
I
I can
do.
cast
Not
light.
me.
You say you cast
I
light,
can.
Lucian? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'll cast light so the ones
Yeah.
that Temerians in the party can see.
Yeah.
All right, you cast light, and you can see this naturally made tunnel that digs deep into the side of the cliff. And when you do cast light, give me a perception check.
Just Lucian or all of us?
Anybody that cares to.
I go.
Yeah, please someone else. That's not
Oh
one.
God. Okay. Let me see.
There you go.
I got a 22.
22 and 25. Uh, Aura and Levette. You are the only two that notice this.
Oh no.
Aura barely notices this, but Levette. Oh no, sorry, Levette, you barely notice this. Aura, you catch it. On the side of the cave wall, it's almost impossible to notice, but you swear you see twisting, screaming faces.
Huh.
Like it's an art or like they're screaming right now?
They're not screaming right now. They're like It's kind of how like you can see like a face in a tree, how like the knots
Oh.
make out that kind of shape.
It looks like
And
they're
we see that in the.
screaming.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. We kind of pointed out to everybody else. Uh, just watch the walls just in case. I don't like that they look like faces.
I'm gonna cast detect magic.
Okay. You detect a pretty strong necromantic aura.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
ah, are we still sure about this? There's pretty strong um life-altering auras in here.
It's actually interesting. It's somewhere between necromancy and transmutation.
Oh, that's even worse. I mean,
I say we
Why are we?
continue.
Why are we here again?
We follow the
Lucian's
lizard.
meeting. Lucian's
Who
meeting up
told
with
you to follow the
flashback.
lizard?
Well, no one. I just assumed that the lizard would lead me to the the turtle lady.
I don't know if we should continue.
You know what? Just for the heck of it, uh, Levette is going to cast Detect Good and Evil to see if I see, like, feel any undead or fiends, fae, elementals, celestials, or abjurations within 30 feet of us.
Hmm. As you walk through this cave and you see these faces, and they're not like all over the place. They're not like lining the walls. You see, you see like a form and a face like every 10 or 20 feet. Like they're spaced out. And
Mhm.
yeah, you detect undead.
Okay, and I feel like where the creatures are, like where the creature is located as well. So is it only coming from the walls, meaning that I feel their presence as they are living or animated, quote unquote?
I'm trying to interpret that question. Like,
Like
if the
it
presence
says
is
as,
like the thing you're
yeah,
seeing?
I can say like do I detect that they are like creatures, like they're entities,
Yes.
basically.
Yes.
Oh. Uh so the walls are undead, apparently. Um if Lucian really wants to go, you guys came all the way here because I'm chasing someone. If Lucian wants to go here, I'm with him against my better judgment.
Hey, maybe it could be fun. Maybe we'll learn something new.
What a little undead.
It doesn't have to be bad. Undead are not evil.
My issues with the thing that usually controlling the undead.
They make good bodyguards.
Usually those
This is
that
also
summon undead. I don't know many that would summon undead.
I mean, the turtle is kind of creepy, so maybe it's her?
No, she's not. She's nice. No, what are you talking about?
She's
She
creepy,
tried
but
to
she's nice, like
steal-
fun, scary.
I
Didn't
think you're reading too much into it. I think everything's gonna be just fine. This is just her ritual cave.
Maybe
Maybe these
I'll wait
people
over
pissed her off.
here in case something happens.
Mm. Leaving the child unsupervised with undead
Morgan's here.
walls.
Yes, for the viewers, our barbarian Sin is here, but he himself is having other situations happening. Player is not here. So Aura is
Okay.
splitting from the party. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yep.
I don't know.
Staying with the ever vigilant Morgan.
Surprised y'all haven't asked to like fucking roll stealth yet.
Oh yeah. You want me to cast a
It's
spell?
it won't work if you're not with us, so might as
Yes,
well
it
not
will.
cast save it.
Yeah, the
Yes, it
way
will.
the way we're doing it is she like casts it on you guys.
Oh, okay. Cool. Okay,
Which
that
in
works
hindsight is
for
less
me.
fair to me, but I don't give a fuck.
Okay, we can do that. I'm fine with that.
There you go. Mm.
All right, with Pass Without Trace cast and the shadows clutching a little closer to you, make your stealth check. Psst.
Oh god.
Checks.
+4, but I had to roll at disadvantage. Oh,
Or
okay. So I
24.
rolled one better.
It's hard
Yeah.
to hide around a torch in a cave.
Yeah. I got a 32.
Ooh.
And just making sure Aura is staying behind, right? You're not following them.
Like, how much further does it look like they have to go?
So far, you guys have been traveling through this cave for about, I'd say, 5 minutes, and not any real change in scenery yet.
And the exit isn't far away, right?
It's 5 minutes away.
Cool. Yeah. I think for content, and because I'm not making good decisions with my brain right now, she's gonna kind of stay and wait because I can see in the dark. So if something tries to sneak up behind people, I can hopefully stop it with the barbarian.
Okay.
And and the barbarian can chase after you guys and just pick me up and dash after you guys and get there pretty quickly. So that's my thinking.
Hey, it's most likely whatever's in here already knows that we're in here, so it wouldn't make much of a difference. Hiding or not hiding, these eyes can probably see.
Okay.
So let's not make a fool of ourselves, and go meet our host.
I didn't think we were going. I didn't even know he was doing this. You guys just dragged me to a place I didn't know that I was going to. So
That's true.
you didn't tell me you were going to go see the creepy lady.
Hey, I'm gonna go see the creepy lady.
Well, I didn't. So yeah.
Well, if you want to stay here with Morgan, that's perfectly fine. And Levette like kind of looks at Morgan and says, "If anything happens to this child, I swear to God."
He nods in acceptance.
I thought we were gonna go meet that Salvo guy. So that's where I thought we were going.
Well,
Oh,
that's
that's
not until
much
much
later.
later tonight. Like,
Isn't
much
it the
later at
same
night. Like,
time?
no, it's way after sundown.
No, it's a few hours after sundown.
Yeah, it just became sundown now.
So if you could say it's like 8 right now, he's coming at 12.
Should have told me stuff.
I mean, I think I said that before.
I don't mean you, I meant the group.
Ah,
Because they
okay.
just started leaving, and that's what I assumed. That's at least what the child assumed.
I think we have.
Why?
I think you guys
Why
did
did
have
you
a
think we were
conversation.
following a lizard?
I saw you guys going somewhere. I didn't see what you were following.
Well, for all that want to proceed, let's proceed.
Lucian,
Alrighty.
Lucian, you alone begin to hear something. Ask.
Really, only Lucian can hear this.
I don't think the
I
microphone.
don't know what I'm
I
supposed to be
don't think
hearing.
No, the
Discord picked it up.
microphone didn't
Yeah.
pick it. Whispers are very
No, I didn't hear
hard
anything.
for Discord to
Yeah.
pick up.
Although you can hear this one, I guess I have to get like this for you to hear it.
Yeah, you have to get like
ASMR.
to the mic.
Yeah.
All
Sorry.
right. All right. Fine. I'll
It's
do
nice
that.
and creepy.
Ask. I don't
I
think.
didn't hear
It still didn't hear you.
Fuck. God.
Why are
No,
you
no,
being so
there was a
quiet?
tick. There was a
It said
tick.
fuck? Damn.
Jeez. All right. You know what? Screw it. It's fine. Something is saying the word ask.
Ask. Interesting.
Ask. Sorry. Accent.
Axe body spray. Sorry.
What the?
I knew it smelled weird in here.
God, I
Um,
hate this.
I will also mention another reason Aura's like hanging back is in case something happens and she needs to go Radiant Soul, she isn't gonna make certain somebody dash off somewhere.
Hi.
So I
Into
figure
the
it's
darkness.
easier just
Where
like
she
be
can't
in the
see.
back and like wait a bit, and then if I hear screaming after 3 minutes, I follow. So that's her reasoning.
The code word is oh god, oh fuck, oh please. Forget.
It would be
That
funny if we it would be funny if we encounter something, and we'll try to get away, and Levette's running down the tunnel back out, and Aura comes the other way in form,
Radiant soul.
light
Then
form,
I'm fucked.
Radiant soul form.
at least
This
this
is
This
time
trap.
true.
know it's there. That's
Alright.
before you guys leave,
I
she
may
will
have a
say
plan for that, but I don't know.
real quick, just so that way we correct. If something does happen and you see glowing, then you'll know and you'll be ready.
Yeah,
Uh,
totally.
so I'm also just going to, if anything happens to you guys, just scream real loud. And I might also have to be in that form, so avert your eyes, I guess. I don't know, Levette.
That's your eyes.
I can scream real loud.
Yeah, that's my reasoning.
Alrighty,
You
then.
go talk to Turtle Lady. I don't wanna. Tired. I'm gonna take a nap.
We kept her past her bedtime.
I feel that. Alright, so you guys continue down the tunnel, leaving Aura behind.
With Morgan.
Morgan,
With Morgan, yes.
he can dash after them pretty quickly.
But the
It's
party
happened
split.
before.
A little bit.
Yes.
If they're gone for longer than 10 minutes is when I'll go follow after them. So,
Right.
well, longer than 5 minutes, actually. So,
You guys are walking, and those. They're not just faces. With your high perception checks, they look like they're people or some sort of amorphous humanoid melded into the stone. Almost like drowning in it, like trying to reach and claw out of it. But eventually you walk to a point where they stop. And you see something else. You see little charms, strange tribal implements made of wood and stone and seashells dangling from the rocky ceiling. And you begin to see in this long, winding cavern a faint teal glow.
Did this like walk from uh where we left Aura to where we passed the charms and everything, all the creepy stuff like stops? Is that within 10 minutes?
Make an intelligence check.
18.
That's already enough.
Yeah, okay.
It took about a minute.
Okay. So then my detect magic is still up. Do I still my detect good and evil is still up? Do I sense the undead presence anymore?
Uh, then you feel an aura, but
Hi.
no source. Hi.
Okay. But it's still an undead aura.
I hope I'm not undead.
It's actually not an undead aura.
Is
It's
it abjuration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend?
it is a lot of things. It actually kind of confuses you. You're
Hmm.
make an Arcana check.
No, not Arcana. I don't know if I'm good at. I'm not that good at Arcana. That is a 6. Yeah, that's a 16.
Yeah, it is. You're getting like uh, fiend, elemental, fucking eldritch, whatever the hell. Like it's just flooding your mind. You don't know what to place this as.
Settle, settle. Why is it so weird? And I tell Lucian and Scarn what I'm feeling through my detect good and evil. It's just like a mashup of all of them. Very confusing. I do not like it. But let's move forward toward the glowing
I'll
teal
say,
light.
even with your low roll, the one that stands out the most is aberration.
Okay.
And then the charms hanging off of the cave, are they similar to the ones back at the
Mm,
shop?
oh, that's a fun question. Yes, they are.
Oh,
Just
I feel better about
random,
it then.
like, tribal knickknacks hanging from the ceiling. Very much imagine, like, oh man, I can't. Like, voodoo totems and stuff. And, uh, yeah, I don't know the culture. Like tiki. Tiki. I don't know the culture of
Mm.
that. Samoan? I don't know. Tiki masks and carved stones and pieces of wood. Nothing is made of metal. It's all either like shells and scavenged from the sea or wood or stone. Nothing is metal. But that glow begins to get brighter and brighter, and the cave begins to open up. Not too much, but just to like a domed chamber. And you see something very simple. You see a singular brazier flaming, flickering with a teal fire, and a robed figure with their arms in their sleeves, standing straight, and there is no face. You just see a mask of a porcelain mask of almost a fish-like face.
Same mask we saw back at the shop.
Yes, but this is not a turtle.
Hmm.
This looks like some tall, uh, figure, human-esque.
Mm.
They do not speak. They gesture at the brazier.
Are you with Lushka?
They stare at you through the mask. No response.
All right, we'll talk in his mind. I'll try to mind link with this individual.
All right. I don't think there has to be a save. I think you just do it.
Yeah, I just do it and I could speak telepathically. They could understand if they could speak at least one language. And then I repeat the question in their mind.
They say in your mind, you have questions. Ask them.
Well, are you with Leshka?
We are all one. Put your hand in the
Oh.
fire.
Okay. And then for everyone else, Lucian kind of stare at the individual and then just put his hand in the fire.
I need to ask you something. Do you do so willingly?
It seems like he's doing it willingly.
Okay. You feel a familiar creep, almost pinging in the center of your brain as a voice creeps into your mind, bassy and ancient. Ask.
Who are you?
I am the herald of your profound evolution. I am the fate and the savior of the coming dark. You have questions. Ask them.
What am I?
You are forgotten, like all things, blinded by light.
And what is that supposed to mean?
You
forsaken by flame, and only the rain of wrath will cleanse your corruption. I offer a chance of real faith.
You know, I'm not one for wrath. I'm more one for discovering truths hidden.
You seek the truth. It can be found in the depths. You need only evolve.
And what are the consequences of this? Because you're not just going to give me stuff for free, are you?
Freedom is what I offer. I offer you a gift away from your imprisonment of light, your chance away from the dark.
Oh, hell no.
We can't hear it either.
I know. So you have no way of knowing.
Yeah, you
Just sticking his
guys.
hand in the fire like a psychopath.
Lucian. Yeah, exactly. His hand is in the fire, and at this point, you can't see. He just has his back turned to you. But if you could see his face, his eyes are rolled in the back of his head, and he's just kind of sitting there right now. The figure, by the way, is still just completely stock still, arms and sleeves, hasn't moved an inch.
Hmm. All.
So I am imprisoned in light. And only way to escape that is in the depths.
Yes.
Mm, 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 mm.
Your evolution.
In I used to feel trapped in the light. But now I feel more free than ever. Do I still have questions? Of course I do. Do I need to go into the depths? That sounds like an awful idea. And you never really answered my question of what do you even get from this?
Make a intimidation or persuasion check.
Let's see.
This is a pretty high DC.
We'll do persuasion. Oof. 17. Unless I'm able to add guidance on top of that.
I don't know. Did you guide yourself?
He did not do it beforehand.
You probably
So.
can't do it now.
Okay.
You are effectively incapacitated right now. Because you were willing.
Mhm.
I had to
All
ask
right,
that question.
so 17.
Okay, I'm back.
There is no response. Not to that particular question. There is just an absence. And then you feel the presence return.
Do you accept my gift?
You honestly have given me no answers. I don't know why I would have ever have accepted you in the first place. So no. I wish for you to be gone.
It is you and your ideology that will be gone. I am Destiny.
Is that your name now? Destiny.
That's my niece's name.
I know Destiny.
Okay.
I'd like to see you try.
Uh-oh.
Make a wisdom save.
Hey, I have advantage on these.
Good boy. Hello.
All right,
Goodness.
18.
No, don't sit on that.
At a point.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think that puts you at 1 now, or is that 2?
Puts me at 2.
You got 2, alright.
The only one that doesn't have any of these points. It's
So
Aura.
is he still just standing there, or do we see anything happen to Lucian
He's just standing
at
there.
all? Scarn,
Menacingly.
I don't like
Make
this.
an insight check. Make an
Natural
insight.
20.
Natural 20.
Ooh.
You glance, and even though you're staring at the back of his head, you can see his body is ever so faintly, what's the word? Seizing.
Scarn, he's seizing. Lavette sees that as harm, so she's going to reach out her hand, grab a hold of Lucian's shoulder, and cast protection from evil and good on him.
Okay.
It's cool.
Basically, until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch, I don't know if he'd be willing, but he's friendly to me, so I
It's cool.
anything that's abjuration, celestial, elemental, fae, fiend, or undead, he's protected from it. The protection grants several benefits to the creature of Those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. The target also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
All right.
Hmm.
If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target has advantage on any new saving throws against the relevant effect.
Well, he is not charmed, frightened, or possessed.
Not yet.
Yeah, but I have this for 10 minutes on him.
Hmm.
And I just hold my hand there just in case he's.
How long have they been gone at this point, DM?
How long has this conversation been going? 10,
Wow.
15 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, Aura would have started following then,
Okay.
like from behind.
Lucian, before you snap out of this, the last thing you hear. Excuse me.
We are the world, and you are our blood. Without us, you are nothing. The depths is your only way of salvation.
Oh, rascal, get off my computer.
And the voice fades, and you open your eyes, and you're back in the cave. You're kind of just in your own mind space. It's a black nothingness for a long time. But you don't feel any harm come to you.
You do feel Levette's hand on your shoulder. And it is shaking a little bit. But she's really freaked out, but she's trying to be brave.
Ah. That's a new feeling.
Okay. You good, Lucian?
Well, I did tell him the Eldritch Being to beat it.
Levette kind of just laughs at that. Only you would.
It wasn't giving me any answers, even though it said, ask all you want. And it wouldn't respond to any of the answers I want.
Levette just kind of stares at the guy across the hooded figure across the way. You think he's gonna let us leave?
We could always ask.
Or we could just try, and if he tries anything, we deal with this the way Temerians do.
How big is the room?
Very small.
Alright. I guess we can. This room isn't really suited for fireballs. It would hit everyone.
I kind of let Lucian start stepping back first before I move.
Lucian will try to leave.
You're welcome.
Does the guy move?
Does not.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Has not moved a single inch.
Well, I guess we're skedaddling then.
As you guys
head back
begin
to
to
the
back
docks.
away, the flame in the brazier begins to die out. And you are left in darkness.
Well, let's create some light then.
I'm not the person to do that.
Yeah, I'll cast light, and then in my mind, I'll
Excuse me.
curse out the being that loves darkness.
Aura, you also have light, right? You're walking back.
Yeah.
You're walking back.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm walking over there. I've
oh,
been
since
going
you
for a while.
guys spotted them before, I can say this. Um, you guys are beginning to walk towards each other, and you can see the walls are starting to move.
Oh.
Hell no.
And you hear the shifting of stone. And as you guys are walking, you begin to see these forms begin to wriggle out of the stone. They don't fully
Mm-mm.
emerge, but you can see as you guys are leaving the path you came from, these forms' arms. They are clasping each other. They are melding into each other's bodies as the path is beginning to seal behind you in the most terrifying of ways.
Mm. Cool, cool, cool.
And you think you might want to hurry, as it is happening rather rapidly.
Okay.
Well,
Um.
let's leg it.
Yep. Just. Yep. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Dead ass sprinting now.
Yeah, you guys run, and eventually you run into Aura.
Snatch Aura and Morgan, dragging them both
Ah!
with both one in each arm, like with one of their arms in each hand, and just like running to like get up to pace with this.
Yeah, you run, and Aura, you look back in the arms of your allies, and you see these figures made of almost solidified mud, or like what looks like a gray matter, as they're just clasping onto each other and molding into each other's forms. As this happens very fast, as this horrific melding of rocky bodies is closing the path that you guys have walked.
Oh, they're closing the front path too?
No, no, just behind you.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, okay.
We're getting chased by a moving wall, basically.
Essentially, yeah.
And if we don't keep up, it's going to eat us. It's going to eat us.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, by the way, Tornell's being the beat up.
Yeah, while you guys are running.
No time for
I'm
talking. Just
going.
keep running, 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 running.
Yeah, you guys run, and with your allies in tow, you eventually break out of the sea cave, and you just watch as the last glimpse, as the almost like a clay face looking face, and dozens of them, just meld into each other and form a solid rock wall, completely hiding where you just were.
That was the stuff of nightmares.
Hmm.
I think we need to have a serious talk with Lushka.
Yeah, I feel that too.
She's a bad turtle.
Unless she has nothing to do with it.
And we
I
just
don't know. That guy
followed a
had the same mask.
wild goose. Wild lizard?
It was a lizard.
Hey, DM.
What's up?
I want to try something. But we have gotten technically a short rest as we were waiting for
Oh
the
yeah.
stay.
Yeah.
So I want to touch the wall.
All right. You die. No, I'm kidding.
No!
Oh, an undead aura.
Is it just a regular wall now?
Seems to be. Seems to be indistinguishable from the rest of the rock.
And it was magical before, right?
Yes and no. Your allies detected entities rather than magic.
Okay. Can anyone detect if there's any more magic on this wall?
I mean, if it's been over 10 minutes, I can. Let me see if I have detect magic. I
I
don't
can
think I
just
have
say you
detect.
still have it. It's fine.
I still have just detect good and evil. I don't have detect magic. Do I sense the undead presence anymore?
No.
Oh, so I would still have detect magic.
Yeah, because he
Unless
cast it
someone
right
has it
before I
prepared.
did. I don't feel undead presence anymore.
Is there a magical presence?
Hmm?
Do you have detect magic up?
I thought someone said that they
Skarn would
did.
probably
That's why I
still.
was asking.
Skarn
Because Skarn.
does.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Hmm.
And I'll leave it alone.
Hmm.
Do I have? Ooh. I guess then there's nothing I can do. As I was going to attempt to dispel magic, but if there's no magic, I can't dispel it.
Maybe we should head back to the dock and just see if Leshka's there.
I want to find
And
that
that this was
turtle.
just. I mean, you can also just go to the docks and wait for Captain Salvo.
What did you guys see in there? What happened?
Well, we saw Lucian stick his hand on fire, and then he just held completely still. And then he started to seize a little bit. And I got worried. I cast a spell to make sure he wouldn't get possessed or anything bad would happen to him.
Like when Skarn tried to look into my mind?
Maybe? I wasn't there to see it, so I couldn't tell you.
When you were there, you see Skarn.
I was asleep when Skarn went into your mind.
Right.
I didn't, yeah. But I'm like, he just started seizing and,
Lucian, who did you? What was going on? Why did that all happen?
Well, the thing that talked to me before when we were camping out talked to me a bit more, told me I'm a prisoner of light, blah blah blah, and that I should join him, extend my evolution. I said no, told them to beat it. I guess they tried to do something, but I feel fine.
Somebody make a medicine check.
Oh,
ooh,
I'm good at those. I'm gonna cast
I have a
guidance on
1 in it.
myself.
But roll. Oh, she rolled better than me. I only got a 15 altogether.
23.
Excuse me. Lucian, what color are your eyes?
Normally blue.
Normally blue. With a 23? Yeah, 23. You look at him, his skin seems fine, no blemishes, he doesn't look tired. When you look in his eyes, you swear they are slightly a different shade.
Mm,
Hmm.
I don't like
Almost
I don't
getting
like that at
almost
all.
getting closer to green than blue now.
Oh, like the teal we've been seeing. Rascal, shush. You came in here. Stop it! There's nothing there. No. Lay down. Nope. Rascal. Sorry, my dog. Nope.
It's a stray.
But Aura does say, I can't be certain. Maybe it's the light, but it almost seems like your eyes have changed.
Well, that's nice. Seems like the dumb thing did do something after all.
Excuse. Hold
And
on,
Lucian's
one
still able to
second.
see perfectly well. Still, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Dog.
You do feel a little. How do I say this? Give me a insight check or maybe a medicine check on yourself.
Ooh, another self insight.
Yeah, I think insight's probably better.
18.
18. You feel dry.
Oh.
Okay,
I
I'm back.
feel dry.
You just ever so slightly feel like a little parched.
Hmm.
If we're still waiting on Salva, there's one thing I'm gonna try. If
Yeah,
y'all don't
head.
mind waiting. Aura's gonna try meditating again and seeing if anything weird happens like the last time she did.
Hmm.
Okay. Roll d20 for me.
Okay.
Don't add anything, just tell me the number.
2. Oh, that was a 12. Sorry. 19.
What specifically are you trying to divine? Or glean? Or want to learn?
I think she. I think in a way she's trying to figure out more the connection that this sunken herald has with, be it Lucian or just be it with this world in itself. Because she knows it came here after the sea was formed, but how long has it actually been here? And what does it want?
How long has it been, like, on this world?
Essentially, yeah.
Huh. Huh. Huh.
If nothing else, DM, I'm also open to you just throwing in whatever you want in there. As Aura's just trying to establish something. She's wondering, what is this weird connection?
Huh. I think I'll get back to you on that.
Okay.
Should we start heading then?
Yeah. We can.
I do feel a little parched. Let's get a drink.
Yeah. Well, we still have like what, around 2.5 hours until Salvo gets there.
Yeah, that'll take about, like, 30 minutes, I'd say. Maybe a little longer.
Okay. Yeah. So we can head back.
Excuse me. Jeez.
So I guess we gotta head to the docks first and then head to the tavern.
Yeah, seems like that's our pathing.
All right.
Yeah.
Aura, as you're walking back, in a quick flash, you get a vision of just of these glimpses. You see no voice this time to break up the vision, but just bam, 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 like these quick flashes of moments in time or different places. Once again, you see that throne, that weird court, that enormous square thing floating in the astral sea. It looks like. But you see it for a split second after once again you see that comet slam into the sea and what do you call it, a tidal wave washes over the land. You see an entire city just get completely decimated by the waves. You see another flash of large what clearly look like ancient Vingardians fighting blurred figures, and you see blood and red all over the place. Another flash, and this time you see a bright flash of teal energy, and you kind of get lost. Time seems to stop almost, and you feel connection. Some sort of longing, as if a loneliness, a desperation for purpose. And you flash and you come back into reality.
She's gonna keep quiet about it,
All right.
but she'll keep that all in mind. So I see now. Interesting.
You guys go back to the tavern, correct?
Please so.
Back to the dock and then the tavern.
Back to the dock and then the tavern.
Yeah, back to talk, see if we could find Turtle Lady.
Okay. I'll keep the creepy music going then. You just going back to her alchemy shop?
I mean, she said to meet her at the dock.
We didn't find her at the docks, so
Yeah.
maybe her shop's the better way.
Yeah. But we have to take the docks to get to her shop?
Yes,
right?
it's at the very end of the pier.
Okay, yeah.
The
I
twin
guess we
piers.
start.
Okay, so you guys go back to her shop. You see it sitting in the darkness. Ominously so. Seems quiet. Seems abandoned.
As we're going on the dock, can I roll to see if I see gore?
Sure. Make a perception check.
Oh. I forgot that's what the Minotaur's name was.
Yeah. So perception.
Yep, once again a complete accident. I did not mean to make I did not mean to make his
23.
name a pun. 23.
Yeah.
Trying to think. Yeah, that ferry left the boat.
Mm-hmm.
You do see him. He is just almost meditating at the edge of the pier where you found him, where that other boat was docked.
Keeps walking.
Yeah, they're just on their knees, kind of staring up.
I'm curious. On their knees, staring up. She keeps walking.
All right. You guys are going to Nope, that's a different one. You're going to Leshka's hut.
Yes.
What are you looking for? Leshka, I assume?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any lights on?
You don't see any lights on. Just from the outside perspective, you don't see any lights.
Hmm.
We can knock on the door.
Yep.
You can. You walk you walk all the way to the edge of the pier, and I don't think I hate Discord. I knocked on my desk. Anyway, you give it a nice knock, and no response.
It seems like she's not home.
That didn't look like a home. There's no bed in there. Right, DM? It's a small shop.
It's really
Full
small.
with-
Yeah, it is a singular, circular, hollow walled place. It is a hut. There are no other walls besides the ones that make it.
It's late. She could have went home.
Probably.
We can try to find out where it is.
Or we could come back here in the morning when she opens and be like, what the hell?
Won't be on a boat. Won't we be on a boat in the morning?
Ooh, that's true. Maybe. I still have to
Um,
ask if it's okay we get on this boat.
Who can see our our good friend the spy around here somewhere?
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna be able to see him. I don't have that
Soren.
good of a perception.
Or am I?
We can all roll see if we see him, since he's stalking us.
Make a perception check.
Might be hard
Ooh,
since it's
that's actually-
dark.
It is the most popular skill in this campaign. That and stealth.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Nope.
24.
Hold on.
That's my girl.
26.
There's the Star Child.
Yeah. 24 and 26. Heck yeah.
Aura. Once again.
Yeah.
Only you.
Only me.
In a different spot this time. The opposite, where he was kind of standing on like one of the we'll call it the left alley of the main causeway. He's now on the right. Kind of closer to the the brothel, but you do see a shadowed figure. And with that 26, you see the glint of two reflective eyes staring back at you.
I make eye contact.
You see one of the eyes wink.
Oh, is it just the Erica? The Owlin. I
Yeah.
forget his name. Soren.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just Soren. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's nobody here.
Oh, he probably
We're
knows
trying
where
to
she
find
is.
him.
Are you trying to find him? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna be mad, but close your eyes.
Okay.
All of you,
Can
close your
I
eyes.
see?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can I
close your
see
eyes.
Gore from here?
Yeah, he's obvious to see.
Okay.
He's a Minotaur meditating. It's hard to miss
I
that.
turn away and just look in the opposite direction at Gore and just stare.
All of you, close your eyes.
Although it
Come on.
is after shift, and he has taken off his plate armor. Sorry, I'm not making the situation any better. What are you doing, Aura?
I'm asking them to close their eyes. Are they doing it?
Are y'all doing it?
Lucian will eventually close his eyes after looking so confused.
Well, that's looking the complete and total opposite direction.
Morgan, I know, would just trust me.
Yeah, well,
it's
look
kind.
over here.
Scorn will look away.
Yeah, Morgan
Slightly.
chooses to gouge his eyes out with a spoon.
No.
I'm the
Well,
DM.
until
I
you're
have the
familiar,
power.
close their eyes too. I remind him to tell his familiar to close their eyes too.
I put him in his dimensional pocket.
Cool. Once everybody is looking away, she'll motion for Soren to come. As essentially, I'm not trying to give away his position so that he can seem somewhat sneaky. Just trying. That way he can
That
just
poor
pop up.
guy.
I mouth towards him. They have a question. Come here.
You see Soren sort of move from the shadows of awning to alley to building to a cart to a haystack, and eventually he gets to you.
Okay, you can all look now.
That was Soren.
Lavette hasn't turned around. She's still staring at Gore. She's like, mm.
But
Then she turns around and sees Soren.
Yeah, at nighttime he has a hood, and a cloak, so he is a little imposing. I mean, he's not very tall. He's like 5'9", but
Freaking spooky looking with glowing eyes because he's an owlin.
he's an owlin.
yeah, you had a question for him, so
Did you need
there he is.
something?
Do you by chance know where this Tortle Leshka lives?
No, I think she lives in the water itself.
Well, that doesn't help the situation.
Is she anywhere on the docks?
You see him like peer. You even see his head do it like a 360. No.
Mm-mm.
Nowhere I'm seeing right now. Why are you trying to find this woman?
We promised to meet up.
Well, I saw you follow a lizard. So, was that her? Or was that something else? Why did you follow a lizard?
We didn't know we were doing that until they told me.
Spontaneous adventure.
I suppose.
That I now kind of regret.
Hey, I did tell him Eldritch being to beat it.
Yeah, I don't think that is going to end like you think it will.
Salvo is going to be here in a few hours. I think we have around 2 more hours at this point.
Cool. I'll be back. Lavette goes. She starts walking toward Gore.
Guess she's by. Or Pan.
You don't know. You guys never asked.
I think she's bull right now.
She just kind of.
Stupid joke. I'm sorry. You get closer, and he really is doing like this almost monkish stance where he's on his knees and his fingers are crossed, and he's just staring up or with his eyes closed. Oh, hello. Well, why are you here?
Your offer still stand?
Yes.
Come on. And she kind of gestures toward the tavern. Fade to black.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, fade to black. There's a problem. He can't fit in the tavern.
Oh, shit.
But the barn is abandoned.
To the barn, then.
To the barn.
Fade to black.
Fade to black. All right. What are you guys doing?
Not understanding where they're going.
Exactly.
Not
You
questioning
can
where
have
they're
Morgan
going.
explain. You can have Morgan explain that to you next session.
Okay. I wish I could see the stars. I'm just gonna, I guess, wait for this salvo guy. I don't know what to do.
Just finds a crate to sit on.
All right.
Takes her little
I guess we're
feeties.
vibing.
All right.
Yeah.
You're just vibing. And it is a vibe. It is a quiet.
I offer my water skin to Lucian if he's still parched. If he's still thirsty.
Look.
You drink the water, and somehow it does not sate your parchment. Thirst.
Your thirst. Doesn't quench your paper, man. Doesn't quench your paper.
You can't make a good spitball with this.
And I'm not saying you're like desert dehydrated. You don't feel like you're, like a dog out in the sun. Your tongue's a little dry. But so is your skin a little bit. It's weird.
He's so annoyed right now. He's no longer vibing. He's now cursing a eldritch being in his mind.
I did make some kind of connection earlier.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can't say exactly how long, but they... Oh, this one left. Who
I'm
left?
sorry, I can't do it quietly.
Okay,
Music bot.
remember when I told you about... Oh, Skarn, you weren't there, so you didn't see that. Well, you were gone, Skarn. I had done a little meditation, and I had a vision about, I think, the Sunken Herald. As there was this big rock floating through what looked like the astral sea that hit the earth. And there were two thrones. I kind of saw flashes of that again, but this time I saw like the aftermath, the flooding, the bits and pieces of history, but there's just this yearning. Like they're looking for a purpose.
That's all I could get from it. That there was these two big thrones and then various court that might be still in the bottom of this sea, actually, the more I think about it.
Very interesting.
Well, that sounds trippy.
Yeah, I did it by accident the first time. This time I tried to see if there was more to it.
Wait,
Yeah.
so you said you saw two. You said you saw something like thrones deep underwater?
Well,
And
first I saw a big rock the size of a country with two thrones on it. And then it hit the sea and caused a big tidal wave. And what it said something to me, right? DM, what did it say? I can't remember.
Came from the stars.
It just said came from the stars.
Let me go on here for a moment. So, so this creature that's probably down underwater in the depths, the Sunken Herald, he's trying to convince, tries to convince Lucian here to join him for salvation stuff against the coming something apocalypse. And you see a giant rock falling from the sky. Could it be that that thing actually is trying to protect this
Oh no, that
world?
already happened. This was something that happened in the past.
Oh, a giant rock. Oh, so they came on a rock.
Yeah. They said that they came from the stars. I think they came on that rock, and that's why like a city got sunken. It's really hard to. I mean, I guess if you would like, you could just look in my head again. I don't know. It's,
I can try. Oh, it didn't end well for you last time. We tried go poking around in that pretty little head of yours.
I mean, nothing bad really happened, and Lucian's right here, so.
Yeah, sure. Well,
Maybe if Lucian
well,
links with you, you can both see it.
worth a try.
If you want.
Yeah, well, Levette has some gore or horn. Um,
Yeah, they're
we
gonna
can
go
try.
fight again, I'm guessing.
Yeah, he's gonna show her his horns.
You're fighting.
They're wrestling.
They're
They
wrestling.
are wrestling.
Yeah, we can try.
Gonna ride the
Wait,
bull.
can we? Wait, can we actually? Yeah, yeah, we can. I actually have it. I didn't remove it.
If you want, just to at least see it, you don't have to dig deeper if you want to see what I saw and I'll think about it. But it's up to you. I don't care. Either way, it's just hard to explain it.
I don't. I think I have to go deep because surface thoughts are just stuff like stuff like how you feeling. If I don't go deep, I can't really see anything.
Okay. Alright, I'll let you.
Hey, Lucian, want to join?
You want to just read his thoughts and see if that works?
I could attempt, I guess, the link with Skarn, who's then linking with Aura.
What kind of
Yeah.
If you want to even
A
roll
thought
my
train, if
link
you will.
that way.
I
A
think that'd be
thought train, if you
cool.
will.
Like we're having a mental exercise right now.
It'll just be a game of telephone.
I forgot
Yeah.
the word. Something link, something train. It's a southern saying. It's something linking. I forget. Cherry train. I forget. But uh, okay, interesting.
Daisy Chain,
Daisy chain. There you go. Thank you.
the other southerner.
Yeah. Thank you, my brother. You
Better than
guys
human
are daisy
centipede.
chain mind linking. Let's. How do we start this? So you're casting detect thoughts, right? Right.
I put it.
How did we do this last time? When it was just you and Aura?
I think.
Did I just make you make like a wisdom check or?
Like I'm letting him, so I'm purposely failing the wisdom.
Yeah, she can
It
choose
is
to fail.
Yeah.
There
I think
was
we were
there was
having
some
you were
check.
there was an arcana check to see what he saw, and then I think you were having a wisdom check being done to me to see like what other effects were going on
Mm-hmm.
because he was
Yeah, I think
poking around
that
in
was a
there.
wisdom save because he was like digging in your
Yeah.
brain. Uh,
No.
Yeah.
Lucian, maybe give me some guidance before we go in.
this is a bit different.
Slap him on the back with the guidance.
This is not as bad as what you were doing before. I'm gonna say,
That's comforting.
Aura just. Skarn's casting the spell. You're allowing it to happen. So yeah, I'll
Yeah.
just say, with your friends helping you, make an Arcana check with advantage, Skarn.
So far, it's
Wait,
just to
yeah,
see so that he can see my visions that I've recently have. If he attempts to dig deeper into my head, I suppose is
30.
what I'm gonna do. Like,
That's our wizard.
30. Yeah, that's good. You dig into her mind, being careful not to knock loose anything or be as
I'm careful since last time. I
yeah,
learned to
you're
be more
being much more
careful.
careful than last time.
Last time I was an elephant in a china shop.
And then this time, last time you felt like you were having to break through a wall. And when you hit that wall, something happened to her. She began to seize. Her nose was bleeding. Her eyes were bleeding. Something was clearly wrong. This is much different. All of these doors you have to pass metaphorically, they are already open. So you just you delve into her recent memory and you see the same vision. Except this time, it's not just a flash. You actually get to see small moments in time. You see, it is incomprehensible. You cannot imagine how big this structure is. It is both in your view and stretches for miles that you can't even see the end of it. And you see these two more or less mountain sized thrones surrounded by different seats. All empty, but you somehow know something or someone is supposed to be in those seats. You. How can you interpret this? I want you all to make a intelligence check.
Uh-oh.
oh, dang! I should have gone to dragon.
As what you're about to see is hard to
Ugh.
interpret.
Did I say that I go into dragon before we did this?
I don't care.
Not the time
Yay,
to
this
roll a
way.
2.
Man, Lucian's smart now.
Not the time to roll a 2.
Okay, I
Dang, I'm
can
glad I'm
treat
not there.
any roll of 9 or 11, so it's a 10 for me.
10. Yeah, you guys see something that is impossible for a mortal mind to interpret. You see what looks like the stars themselves coalesce and cast down a single burning light into the sea. And then you see that explode like a meteor, a comet, hits the sea, and this huge tidal wave washes over the land. You see, as I described, you see familiar architecture. Uh,
Oh.
the ruin you guys investigated. You see that curved, perfect circular towers and these connecting beams and what do you call those archways and a beautiful. It's like almost elven, but not quite. It's a mix of something else that you can't quite get your finger on. Beautiful architecture just completely decimated by the waves. And then you see a time lapse as the waves recede and long ships come onto the same coast and they begin to fight still somewhat blurry figures, although you can tell they are humanoid of some kind. There is definitely a war happening. And then
Huh.
everything goes black. And then you see the coast that you were just looking at completely empty. And the vision ends.
So as far as we could tell, this is a vision of without because of the architecture. So it's definitely a vision of something that happened in the past.
Something that happened
Yeah.
in the past, yes. And when the sea was already here, which is at least in the past 3,000 years. A very long time.
Hmm.
Do we know from history of such an event? Like recorded history goes way like the sundering. It's not the sundering, I assume, and it's not the
Shattering.
recent invasion. Huh?
It's the
Shattering. Sorry.
shattering, yeah.
Uh,
You're close, it's
oh, it
fine.
is the shadow.
Yeah. Um, make a history check. This is actually a relatively low DC. For a very specific reason.
To guide myself. Never mind. 27.
27.
I'm not gonna roll.
That's our wizard.
So you have no idea what the hell you just saw. Because you know a lot of history has been lost lost in lost in the shattering itself, which was when this continent was obliterated. Um, you know that there is a blank space. Uh, what am I trying to say? Yeah, that cataclysm essentially reset civilization. So any chance of this being recorded, or what it is, the fight, the Northerners, the ancient Vingardian looking people, that's familiar. Everything else, not so much. I'll tell you also with the 27, a lot of knowledge, as I said, has either just been forgotten or hidden.
Hmm.
You know that the Nimbus Archive hoards very precious knowledge that can be dangerous to know. And you also know that in the same vein, but for different reasons, uh, excuse me, the giant, the building that triples as a cathedral, a tower, a castle that's in the center of Cloudstone and Temeria, they have an enormous library where they also hoard knowledge.
Temerians have also been responsible for destroying knowledge as well.
Yes. So there are reasons why you don't know what this is.
Essentially, somebody made sure that it wasn't in history.
Basically, yes.
And now this whatever is still underwater is waking and trying to do it all over again?
Hmm. I have really no idea.
This
I also don't know why I'm getting these visions.
well, because you're special. Don't you know that?
So is he, apparently, points at Lucian. He's the one that was talking to him.
I wouldn't say talking.
I would say I know why they're talking to you, Lucian, but I want to keep it friendly.
Okay.
Oh.
You know what? Skarn, if the spell is still open, maybe while my starry form is active, you could try to see if you see anything.
Oh, you're talking about your missing memories.
More so, yeah, at least whether it was the point where I was traveling between, or depending how far back you can go, I guess the point before I got here on this planet.
All right, worth a try.
Have a guidance. Slap
And
him on
I
the back.
will, I will, I will try to look at Aura's earliest
And
memories I could find.
Aura is going into her starry form for this.
I'm already in starry form at last 10 minutes.
Is that bright? Is that obvious? What does that look like again?
Oh, yeah. I am a sparkly person right now. Because, well, in your starry form, you retain your game statistics. Your body becomes luminous, your joints glimmer like stars, and glowing lines connect them as on a star chart. This form sheds bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10 feet, and it lasts 10 minutes.
You are a small burning comet in the center of a stock. Good to know.
There's a spotlight.
Whee! It's not
Hey,
radiant soul, it's just starry form. I
All
figure
right, let's
since we're
daisy
looking
chain
into
again.
this, I think so
the,
long as
ta-
we're looking into star shit, might as well try.
the town has a new lighthouse.
Well, I'm not staying in this town, so nah.
Oh, her light's much brighter than that fucking lighthouse. It's almost like a baleful, like, yellowish green light that comes from that lighthouse.
Ooh, that's the evil colors.
Hmm.
At the very least,
It's slight.
the one thing Aura's going to see, she's going to tell Skarn, if there's anything you can find out, it would be to at least know what one of these constellations that form of my skin are. That might give me some insight. If possible.
Would you like me in there as well?
If you wanna.
All right, Star Child.
We're entering.
Yeah.
Are you Bloodchild then?
go- No, I'm just complicated.
Why do you gotta... Aren't we all?
Yeah, I'll try to find auras, go like as far back as I could go, and in her memory search like her earliest memory I could find.
You're trying to find her what now?
Earliest memory.
Earliest memory.
Earliest memories.
You know, like a baby.
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
you.
hopefully before she was found.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And Lucian's
Any context
linked as well.
clues.
All right. I need once again Arcana check from Skarn, and this time I do need a Wisdom save from Aura.
Is it a save or a check?
It is a save.
Dang it. I was hoping Dragon would help there.
As you are.
I'm gonna...
You feel you have
Gonna-
to burst. You have to push through some barriers again, Skarn.
Is there
I'll
like
just try
any
and
help
cast
with
guidance.
the dragon at all?
I can
terms-
say the dragon will lower the DC.
Okay, cool. I'm happy with that.
31.
I also gave myself guidance, so 23.
Yeah, it's not the DC for you, it's the DC for her.
Oh.
And 23. Yeah, that beats it. It was 22.
Meets it.
It went down to
Meets
20.
it. Beats it.
It went down to 20 and you beat it by 3.
Yay. We'll see. It just barely.
Yeah.
And you don't have to give out much. Like,
I
we're
know.
looking like context clues,
I know.
essentially.
I know. Now what I want you to do is make a perception check.
Oh, okay. Just me?
I will say this is Skarn looking through your memories. So this is Skarn's perception check.
Does he use my perception since he's looking through my eyes?
Oh god, this is
I'm
complicated.
I
No,
mean,
I'm kidding,
would
I'm
I
kidding,
be
I'm
able to
kidding,
look?
I'm kidding.
Since I'm linked with Skarn?
Yeah, you two look.
Alright.
Aura's the
Maybe
victim.
I'll roll
Chances-
higher than 8.
Aura's the
And
victim.
any chance?
You guys are
Any
the
chance I
researchers.
can use investigation instead of perception?
No, because you're
Uh,
you're looking through the eyes and ears of a baby.
Finally, something level 10.
Good.
Hey, 25.
No time like-
That's pretty good. Oh, yeah.
Well,
Not
that was
terrible.
expected.
Skarn. Okay. Skarn, your vision is black. It's not black, you just see incomprehensible blurs. But you can tell you're in a building. And you hear warbled, loud voices. Lucian, you catch a bit more. You hear screaming. You hear shouting. cries of a fight, cries of people dying and getting slaughtered outside. You hear a low, earth shaking battle horn, like a like you hear like one of those. Then everything goes quiet. And that's all you get.
We'll stop there. That is interesting. Oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah, let's not push our luck.
What did you guys see?
Seems
I
like
didn't see
you
anything.
are a
I
refugee.
was too concentrating on making sure no one loses their shit.
Yeah, Aura, you know, you're not bleeding this time, but you definitely feel a little lightheaded.
Perfect. It reflects how I actually feel right now.
Your method.
Hmm. At least it was worth a try. Did you see anything, Lucian? When you were linked up?
I heard an active fight happening. Deep war call.
Something I'll say is, in the mind of the baby, that horn is terrifying.
Oh.
And it seemed terrifying to you.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. A horn in battle.
You might just be a refugee on here.
Maybe, but then how did I get where I ended up? Well, thank you for looking into things. Um, I should maybe probably turn this off. And as I look to see if there's anybody's looking at
There's a
where
guard. There is a guard fast approaching.
Uh-oh. I turn it off.
Turn off the light.
I pretended that I did nothing wrong.
Yeah, you see this sort of half plate armored militiamen stomping towards you with purpose.
Oh god. I wasn't even doing anything. I was just doing my magic.
Hey! Hey! What are you doing casting that magic? People are trying to sleep.
Sorry. It's just a thing I can do. I stopped it. It's not a spell, it's just druid stuff.
Make a persuasion check.
Still.
Have a guidance.
Thank you. Let's see
For
if
what
I
it's
get at
worth.
least 8. It's a 7.
Okay. Ah, fucking druids. I don't understand it. Whatever, just don't let it happen again.
Okay, but I might have to do it if I have to defend myself, but hopefully
Well,
not
do it
tonight.
away from the city.
Okay,
What if we're
sorry.
attacked in the city?
Yeah.
Oh my god, is this guard afraid of druids because of Leshka?
Lore.
Lore.
And
I'm
gore.
sorry.
Hey, you're doing something
I
else. Don't you pitch it.
didn't mean to wake anybody. I was
This
just
is the
in my
player
starry
talking.
form.
I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry.
Nah. Nah. He just stomps off. He he's just muffling underneath his helmet now. Yeah, fucking magic. I don't understand it, motherfuckers. I hate magic.
Good thing I wasn't in the other form.
Oh, the dragon one.
Anyway, I was in the dragon one. I mean, if I was in my other form on top of that, yeah, I would have been glowing brighter. Might have woken up the entire city that way.
Yeah, probably.
Funny as hell.
You would have interrupted Levette's rest lunch.
Oh, hopefully it didn't interrupt their wrestling. Man, they like wrestling a lot, apparently.
It's something adults do a lot.
Oh, kind of think of it. My dad sometimes wrestled, and I don't know why they did that, because, it was always clear who was going to win. No offense to Papa Bore, but Papa Girak, was twice his size.
Sometimes it's about having fun.
I guess.
You hear a voice not far from you. You must be careful with your light.
Oh, hi, Soren.
Yes, hello.
Hi.
This city is not the only eyes that are watching.
I mean, I
like
didn't
you.
go in the other one. I thought it was okay as long as I didn't fly.
What's your passive insight, real fast?
My passive insight is an 18.
18. You say once you didn't fly, and you just sort of see his eye twitch. I'm just warning you.
Oh, okay.
The gods are not the only ones watching.
Well, who else would be watching?
Well, I think you know.
Which I tell the whole class.
Is it you?
Of course it's me. But I'm not only talking about me, I'm talking about whatever this herald business is.
Oh. Well, I think he already knows about me because he talked to me in a vision.
It's okay. I told him to shoot.
Actually, I don't know if he talked to me or if I just had a memory. It was weird. Also, hi. Have you been watching us the whole time that we're doing our stuff?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm waiting for Salva. We're sort of occupying the same space.
Oh, okay. Well, alright, I'll
I'm
be careful.
I'm occupying my space a lot less, obviously.
Got you.
I recommend you do the same.
Alright. I'll be careful. I won't do this unless I absolutely have to.
Right.
And or when the player really wants to have combat and be in flying mode.
There's no other way to say this. Like Batman, he ducks back into the shadows.
I don't know why he's hiding or just waiting for the same person.
Probably just spy stuff.
Salvo, Soren, are you still there?
Yes.
Okay, I'll leave you alone.
You really like the shadows.
But thanks, you guys. Thanks for looking into my memories.
Sure thing. Lucian, you said you heard a horn?
Hekawahan.
DM.
What's up?
From experience, do different nations and people have I don't know, different sound of like war calls
Absolutely.
and stuff.
Absolutely. Make a history check. Oh, what the fuck?
It's Christmas.
I guess.
It came early this year.
Right. History guidance. That's good. 29.
29.
Hmm.
Excuse me. Yes. Sorry, my brain just melted. Multiple different cultures use different horns. Um, I could not possibly sit here and name different instruments, but I will say with the
I don't.
29, it is very, very common because the North and Temeria, they still have skirmishes. Um, uh, there is a deep, resonant war horn before the fight, and it's specifically meant to scare people. It's
Sorry,
this
again, wait,
huh?
whose call is it common?
Northerners.
Sumerians.
So,
Well, Northerners and
Tenerians.
the North. I'm not saying Vingard because Vingard is one. It is a large country, but there is more to the north than just Vingard. So I'm purposely being vague. Like there are tribes that do this. There are. So your ballpark answer is the North. They're the most famous for doing that. If Lucian could describe specifically what you heard, what he heard, maybe I could give you a more specific answer.
Mm, well, I can. Lucian, if you allow me, I can go into your memory of the horn. Maybe I can.
Good God.
I can.
Yeah, let's do it.
And then I link with you,
You guys
so
are
I link with,
like chips and dip. Dip into this one, dip into that one, dip into that one.
and then
Hey,
I link with you, so I see it again.
Is this costing you anything? Spell slots, I imagine, right?
Yep.
All
Yeah,
right.
it does.
If you wanted to
Nothing.
do that,
Nothing
you
is
can.
free. Nothing is free.
I mean, technically, this could be a short rest if you want to do some arcade recovery.
My mind links are pretty free.
You can telepathically talk to people for free, but this is like casting spells and stuff.
Yeah, so I just cast a spell and try to. I will be kind and just search for that part of the vision what he heard inside the
I won't
memory.
even make a roll for it. He only actually no, he saw more than what you saw, but that stood out the most, and it really is this. Let's see if I can do this.
Well,
Like so it's one of those. It's one of those deep, dragging horns, and digging through his memory, it actually did almost like shake the foundations of the building.
like a big horn.
Yeah, a very big horn, and I'll say. With that kind, huh?
Can we use the same history check?
Uh,
If not, have a guidance just in case.
Sorry, my brain is melting.
I was thinking about horns.
Yep, horn seems to be a thing.
Recalling all my memory about horns, war horns,
Yeah.
specifically huge, ginormous horns.
That horn specifically, the furthest of the far north. In fact, I wouldn't call it an island. I don't know what you would even call it. Uh, uh, mm, I don't know what you would call it. A mass of the continent that is separated by the sea, but it is still close to that far northern coast. Um, and the answer is what that place is called. Is called Gathnir.
Gapnir.
Hmm.
Interesting.
And Gathnir is a place of, oh man, there are stories. Tribal, savage people that do heinous, dark rituals, and they are ritualistic, uh, uh, incestuals, and there's bestiality, and there's horrible, horrible stories.
Hmm. What does a creature of light has? What was a baby creature of light was doing in a place like that?
Hmm.
Well, it's safe to say. Well, since you were Gathnir, safe to say you weren't born there.
Hmm.
And definitely not created there.
Hmm. Okay. I don't know. But Gafnir. Okay. I'll remember that. Soren, do you know anything about Gafnir?
I mean, there's a lot of frost giants and savage people. Are you wanting to know more specifics? I'm not really a scholar on their culture. The far north is not really my purview.
Hmm. All right then.
But other than is that a stroke? Other than stories of them having rather something I'd rather not say, sort of rituals with rams. Not too much.
Okay, well, that's at least something to look into. Man, when is Levette gonna get done with their wrestling, and when is Salvo gonna get here? So we're just waiting.
It might be quite the bout.
Yeah, we can fast forward if you guys want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can.
Story time.
Story time. You guys sit on the dock for about another hour and a half. Let me just do that. Damn, bad time to pee. I'll do it later. um, the lighthouse, Merklight Tower, is what you see first. You see the massive cone of light shift into a vessel in the dark of night. And you see something you might not have been expecting. Coming into port, rather fast, is a ship that looks like it's been attacked. You can see torn sails, and there's the mast is crooked, and there's some pieces sort of missing off of the hull itself, as if somebody tried to dig a hole into the side of the boat that they tried to patch. And you hear someone screaming, "Stop aside now!" And I don't know. I don't know boat calls, but someone screaming to pull the boat into port. And I'm gonna roll something. A vehicle check. Oh yeah, flying colors. Flying colors. You hear this hissy, high, whispery voice, almost strained, screaming at crewmates trying to get this vessel port into docked into port brain. And this rickety, what do they call the, what is that? What is that? What is that kind of boat called? Not a sleuth.
Give.
I can't think of the word. I don't know. It's like smaller than a galleon. I completely forget the word. Yep, I forget the word. What's a regular size ship, but not like enormous. Yeah, fuck it. We'll say skiff. It eventually docks into port. Right? Yeah, my words. And it hits the pier, and you see a couple boards fall off, and the gangplank slams onto the dock, and they weigh anchor and tie the ropes down, and you see disheveled, scarred, bloodied crewmen step off the boat, and one of them is wearing a black captain's hat and no shirt, just literally, I think they only have pants on. Just pants and a captain's hat. You see this rail thin, gangly, another one of these sea scale lizard folks. This one is a dark teal color, with these two piercing orange eyes. And they right their hat, sort of take a breath, hold their head high, and turn to Soren.
Have I come back yet?
I can say you did, yeah.
Okay. Can she just be walking up right now?
You
And
might
she's
be,
like snapping back together her, like, the straps on her armor and everything, putting it back together as this is happening.
you might be limping, but yes. I'm kidding.
Constitution save.
You-
I rolled a 19,
okay,
baby.
you're fine. You're fine.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
You're fine. Soren locks eyes with these two, and there's definitely a energy between these two. Soren has like this stoic charisma to him, where this person, this lizard folk, it's very reminiscent of, what was that guy's name that creeped you guys out in Breezy? I forget.
I forget his name, but I know who
Album
you're talking
guy?
about.
Hang on, let me go back. I gotta go through my notes.
I'm sure it started with an S, because Tazir, that's his name, Tazir.
Tazir. There, yep, I just found it too. I was like, Tazir.
Yep. It's almost like that, but they're a bit sporadic. Like their head will just twitch every now and then, or you can see them like slowly moving their hands and fingers for no reason, as if gesticulating a thought.
Sorin, hello. And what do I owe the pleasure?
Hello, Salvo? This is not the straits I was expecting to see you in. Did something happen?
Yes, we were attacked. As I was doing my rounds, I was assailed by...
Oh, I actually forgot the fucking name.
by Sahagin. They are near Flint's Point. I was out looking for treasure and only found danger.
Oh, I'm sorry, my friend. These fine folk are wanting to barter passage for your vessel. I think onto that same island.
Well,
Real.
they wish to die, then.
The lizard's head snaps towards one of you. I'll say it's Lucian.
And what do they offer in payment?
How torn up is this boat? Is this boat like super torn up, or is there places where it might be mendable?
It's still usable. They patched it, but it's a patchwork job. They probably can't go out into the open sea, but it's floating. Well,
I might be able to mend your ship.
Mend. You have magic.
A lot of us have magic, yeah.
I also have mending, so I can help.
Good. I do not have magic. You will be useful on my boat.
Excellent.
Love that pulls some hay out of her hair.
And I guess payment depends on what you want. Gold? Or do you like other stuff?
I'm gonna do a check real fast. That's cocked. Looks at you, Lucian.
Again?
You smell of fire and pride.
I burn stuff.
What do you have?
Just cocks an eye at you in a very outlandish way, waiting for you to respond. I'm actually gesticulating, but you guys can't see it.
Let's see. I can mend your ship. I can explode the sea devils. Anything you look for in particular, since you're looking at me.
No. Do you have any
Levette is
Well-
like searching.
bones?
Bones? Why do you want bones?
Neck cracks down at you, Aura. You can actually hear it like.
Ooh.
It is a gangly, like almost slender man kind of creature. Maybe not like that long of arms and legs, but very like spider-like.
Do you have bones?
In my body, but I don't have any bones on my person.
Then we strike a deal. I take you to the island. Then I take your bones.
Wait, what? I don't know if I want to give you one of my bones. I kind of need that.
Goodness.
Wait,
Levette goes
we
like,
still
is. Oh, go ahead.
we I remember at that beach where we fought the Zohagan for the first time. We
Yeah, I
found
know.
some bones and skull, and there was a plate that plate was like the half of the key.
Mm-hmm.
But
The plate was like
but
the plated skull, wasn't it?
oh, and
It
we
was
still have the.
Yes, you
We
have
need the
half. You
skull.
have half of the skull of Kazidus.
Yeah, we need to
Oh,
keep the skull.
ice!
Yeah.
I have bone. I have bones.
Don't give them the skull. We need
By
that.
the way, you look back at Soren. He's like, he's grinning. He seems to be enjoying this.
Well,
I take out the
The
skull
her
of
aggression is
the.
gone.
nope. He can't have
No,
that one.
no, it's not the one you think about. Not the one you're thinking about.
Because the skull is
The
the key. So that's why I'm just so confused.
the skull of the runic like deer head with antlers that we
Okay.
that was like screaming the first time when we fought the
There we go. Okay. That's fine.
Oh yeah, the thing got exploded.
yeah, we have like I remember collecting like making it basically whole again. Like
Oh, then you'll
collecting the
encounter another
pieces.
one that got one of y'all insane.
Yeah, well, it's not useful anymore.
You hear Soren speak up. I don't think they understand what you mean, Salvo. They don't know your personality like I do.
They're
Does he
bones.
want actual bones or does he want gold?
No gold. Bones.
Gold could buy bones.
Will these ones work? Is they sure the one that Scarred is pulling out?
Shakes his head.
No gold. Bones.
Right,
That is a
Soren. Can you haha, very funny. Yeah, we don't know what you're talking what you two talking about. Can we move on?
Yes, we can
What
move
are
on.
bones?
He tosses a sack of gold to Salvo. There you go. I think that should pay for it.
Bones.
Okay, so gold to him is bones. Got it.
He's not from here.
thought he was trying to take my bone.
I was about to let him.
I mean, if you go to where he's from, they might try, but don't go there. It won't happen.
They might like
Bad
some
enough
divine
when
bone.
it's bad enough when people want my blood. I don't know if I want people wanting my bones.
Morgan coughs. Salvo kind of cracks his. You can't tell how old this thing is. You're not aware of like lizard folk age, but you're thinking he could be old. But he moves around like he's young. It's strange. It's creepy. But he like cracks and strains his spine, and once again writes his captain's hat.
Ship is not good for sailing right now.
Once again, slithers towards you, Lucian.
But you have magic.
And so does the Star Child.
Uh-huh.
Then
And here,
fix.
give us let me see here. Give me 10 minutes real quick. Do actually give me 20 minutes. Real quick.
As I will cast water walk as a ritual and water breathing as a ritual.
Are those two concentration spells?
No,
Oh,
they're rituals.
Just rituals.
interesting.
One lasts 24 hours, one lasts 1 hour. So in case we have to go underwater to fix stuff, I imagine it's going to take us a bit to fix it, then we can go underneath. So, and I'll cast this on everybody. Up to 10 willing creatures for both of these. You can now walk and breathe underwater. Though, until the water walk runs out, you can't really go in the water. So unless you're really, really stubborn and really want to go in the water for some really, really weird reason. After 20 minutes, me and Lucian can cast mending on the boat.
Okay.
Like, it's gonna probably take us a while because
It is going to take you a while, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Between
Your magic is doing its thing, but just give me a dexterity check. See how fast you can get it done.
do we get any advantages because of water walk?
Oh, yes. Give me a dexterity
Yeah.
check with advantage. The whole time you're doing it, by the way, Sal, hold on. Salvo. I guess you can call him Sal, but Salvo has, there are these posts at the edge of the pier. He's like clinging and like hanging off of one, watching you guys repair the boat.
What?
What'd you guys get?
As
Oh, you're saying something.
go ahead.
No, you say something.
I was just gonna be like, have you seen this man?
Oh, jeez.
Like, I was told by a traveling salesman named, I have to look back, remember his name right offhand. Was it Roran?
No.
Yeah. Oh no, Margra.
Margra.
Margra, yeah. I was told by a traveling salesman called Margra.
Margra. Good one.
Yeah,
They are.
yeah. That you
Good
gave
friend
him a
to Salvo.
yeah. Seemed very, very nice.
Margra
Was
spoke
very good in a
to
flower
you.
crown. Yes. We kind of made a trade of sorts.
How is Margra?
He seemed
Haven't seen
well,
them in a while.
What do you mean in a while? Like how long?
Days.
Days. Okay. Cool. Yeah, yeah, seemed fine. We kind of made a trade. He looks real nice in a flower crown. He said that this man right here gave you a the amulet, the holy symbol he was wearing.
You see Salvo, like, almost start to get on all fours and, like, peer his head up like a curious cat or some sort of animal and look up at the page instead of looking down at it like a regular person.
Mm-hmm.
Dead. Gone.
What'd he say?
Deceased.
What was that?
Did you not hear what I'm saying?
No, I couldn't make it out.
Damn it.
I'm deaf in one ear. Leave me alone.
I'll be less animalistic.
Dead.
Yeah.
Gone. Deceased.
You saw his body?
No.
Then how do you know he's dead? And her voice is not it's normal things. This is like there's like venom in her voice now.
Salvo did not kill him. Salvo thinks he should be dead.
Okay. I'm working on it. You know where he went after you did he give you his necklace?
Seeming can't see what I'm doing. Almost like a hypnotized cobra. He's like moving his head back and forth while he thinks.
Yes. And no.
Soren, I need you to translate for me. I don't understand this.
There comes a certain point in time, my dear, where I can't even translate what salvo means.
Because I'm trying to keep my temper in check currently.
Salvo, anybody here speak Draconic?
No.
Alright. Well, he begins to fucking hiss and growl in a language you don't know.
Nope. Double checked.
And, Salvo straightens his posture, kind of gets off the ground. Once again, straightens his captain's hat.
He was aboard my ship, but was taken. I kept his amulet, then gave it to Margra.
What took him?
Salvo does not know. A mix between a fish and a man, but not a Sahagin.
Mm-hmm. Oh no. And whereabouts did they take him from? Exactly. What area?
Where I came from, me and the serpent,
Points to his boat.
Flint's Point.
Cool. You know what? Does she see Gore again?
No.
Damn. Okay.
You need some relief?
Need to punch something, and he's probably the only one who could take it right now. Okay. Cool. Fine. Thank you for your assistance. Sorry I was curt. I'm after this man, and I'm going to make him suffer. And
It
it's not fair
was
that someone
nice
else
meeting you, Kurt. I am Captain Salvo.
My name is Levette.
I knew it.
And she walks away. And she may or may not punch one of the posts on the dock. Just because she's angry.
Right. I love
And the
Salvo.
same card shows up again.
Actually, there's less of a guard presence. So, we have you two repairing the boat, and you're not the only. Sorry, microphone. You're not the only ones doing it. There are other crew members, carpenters, helping as well. With your pretty good rolls and their expertise, they can sort of help you guys have the magic to administer in the correct spots, and they can like put boards in places, and you can mend them where they need to be. So, with their guidance and your magic, it takes about, I'd say, you know what? Let's, because I'm bad at math, let me just do this. Hiya. Takes about an hour. But eventually, well, when that time is up, the ship is still not perfect. You get the idea that even whenever you do mend all of the holes and places that you find, it was already a pretty dinged up vessel.
And
It's
for
definitely
this thing.
definitely a scavenger's possibly scavenged ship.
Borrowed.
Yeah.
Oh, Captain.
But yeah, eventually the boat is healed to the best it can be, and after that, Salvo sees that the repairs are done. He and his crew begin to board. I actually forget the fucking bird's name. It's like the serpent something, serpent's wrath, serpent's pride, something like that. I don't know. And once the boat is prepared, and Salvo is at the helm, you guys, what's the word to come off of port? I don't know. You sail
Disembark.
off. Disembark, thank you. I did not read sailor slang and fucking terminologies and shit. I'm just making this up as I go.
Isn't disembark getting off the ship?
I don't
Isn't
know.
like just set sail?
No, disembark is. I think disembark is leaving. I can look it up.
I need to go bathroom.
Leave a ship, aircraft, or other vehicle.
So embark.
I can tell you
Or
what
set sail?
disembowel means,
Embark,
but not
yeah.
disembark.
Probably embark.
Yeah, maybe it's
But-
embark.
Yeah, Google's giving me a bunch of dog treat studios.
To go or put on board a ship or plane. To begin a task or project, so embark. There we go. So it's embark.
Supposedly, according to Google AI, when a ship leaves port, it's called a sail away.
Come sail away. Come sail away.
Sir.
That would make sense.
You
But
guys.
it's also Google AI, so
You guys.
could be wildly wrong.
Okay. So, the reason it took so long to get back to port is because that is not close. You guys are going from Blackwallow Bay to the inlet where Sorrow Strand attaches to Scorestone. You guys are going. Where's my tool? Where is my
Turtle.
tool? Yeah.
These
Right.
Hi, Kermit.
Hello. Where is that Drake's Fall? You guys are going around here somewhere. Arrow's kind of fucky, but yeah, it's off of that coast.
All right, so 180 miles.
Mm-hmm. And that on a boat is transformed into knots. And essentially what I've done is for a boat, one of those squares is 2 days. Because a boat can sail around where you have to go on land. So in my mind, it's faster. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but that's just what I'm doing. So,
Way faster than us on foot.
yeah, definitely. So that is 2 days. 2 days. Okay. So for
Did
those.
Soren come with us?
No.
Okay, cool.
That we
Cutie
could see.
bird man. Yeah.
I'm
Or I'll look for the
hiding,
bird.
I just don't know it.
Or I'll find that bird no matter what.
I'm hiding in the shadows. You have to find me. I want
Or
to
I'll
be
find him.
found.
You know what?
Oh, it's a game for him.
Roll just for the fun of it. Even though he's not here.
Okay,
I would
so
have made it.
that's not high enough. You sail away, and for these 2 days, I need people to roll the weather for those 2 days, because that can affect your travel and possibly what you might encounter.
Okay. Who wants to roll?
I'll take 1 day.
And I'll take the other. We'll let the Temerians decide our fate.
Heck yeah. What could go wrong?
Oh, jeez.
You want to go
Day
first?
1 or 2?
I'll take day 2.
Okay, here's day 1.
Oh, excuse me, jeez.
Oh, that's pretty good. Got a 2.
Let me make sure the stream can see my nose again. No, they cannot. Good. But these
You rolled a 2.
You rolled a 2?
So, it's
You
not a
rolled a
1.
2.
I swear to God, you guys gotta like start casting fucking divine intervention or some shit.
That's at 10th level.
Oh, hit that level.
Well, we'll level us up 4 more times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your next one's close, I promise. I know it's been fucking forever, but it's close.
That's been too long.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Welcome
Did we
back.
fix the ship?
We're on the boat.
Enjoy the
We're
story.
on the boat. We are sailing.
I
And
got
Lucian
a
just
2
rolled a
weather.
2 for weather.
Oh, fun.
Yay!
Sun God's out again.
A 2? Nope, that's your perfect one. A 2 is just overcast skies. So, no effect to your travel. Does not slow the boat down. Everything is as normal.
Yay!
Is there anything you guys would like to do this day? Or would you like to go to the next?
Nothing really comes to mind. Anybody on your guys' end?
No, I don't got nothing.
And
But I already
yeah,
rolled for the weather just now.
Do they have any weird dreams?
Did you roll another one?
Maybe.
Man, we should have let Titch roll.
How are you rolling a 1 on a D100? That's just,
Uh,
that's insane.
2 zeros and 2 zeros and a 1.
You need to go to Vegas.
I'm not
We're
allowed.
looking at rolling low, apparently.
It's consistent.
Because I'm terrible at rolling normally. And it's kind of coming in handy at certain points in this campaign. I can roll again a second time if you want.
Nah, we're good.
Nah, it's good.
We're going to have a sunny day.
Yeah. You.
Yay!
So for the first day, everything happened as normal. Everything is fine. Salvo is weird, to put it mildly. His crew have adapted his personality, but his mannerisms, how he speaks, how he commands, and possibly either threatens or implies that if they don't do the right thing, he might take a finger. They seem to understand perfectly well. Perhaps not you guys.
That's how he gets bones, you guys. He takes the fingers.
For the second day, and no weird dreams yet. Yet.
Cool.
Yippee.
The gray clouds fade, and once again, by the grace of fate,
I have no clue.
a sunny sky rains down on Stormfang.
Sun God's out again.
The cape comes out of the bag, goes back on, the hood goes up, and Levette just fucking hate this.
You're actually not
She's
the only
sitting
one
on-
that's kind of covering up from the sun. Actually, I say covering up, it's funny. Salvo, he has nothing on but pants. He doesn't have shoes, he just has his clawed feet. They're like tattered pants, like they're about to fall off. But to cover from the sun, he just puts almost just some sort of textile on his shoulders, and that's it. Still completely bare chest, still almost wearing no clothing but pants and his captain's hat. That's just his way of doing so. He also seems to not like the sunlight and is cursing in the sky.
Why is this happening so much lately?
Or is clapping your hands.
Sun's good for the plants.
And that means we can see stars tonight. Yay!
That Levette smiles at.
Stars are
And then
good
Rapacious goes back.
Stars are good?
for you.
Yes, stars are good for me.
Stars do guide us. But with the clouds gone and the storm not present, I do not feel her.
Feel who?
My queen.
Your queen?
Cocks his head at you like a curious dog.
You
I'm
are not
feeling
from
that too.
here.
Oh, no, I thought that was a little obvious.
It is. But your
Nope,
words make it obvious.
Yeah, no, not from here. Don't know who she is. I just know that when I see the stars, I feel comfortable.
Same with Salvo, but with rain.
Can I roll a religion check to see like if I've heard of a goddess of like storms and rain or anything?
Yeah, I was thinking about
It
that.
wouldn't be religion. Or I guess,
Oh.
make... What would this be? I guess history or religion? I can allow religion if you're trained in it because you're thinking religiously.
Yeah. Let's see. 14, so 17 altogether.
Yeah, this makes sense for you. You've been in Stormfang for a while. There's different types of cultures. Many of them are centered around the elements, the storms, and just the raw power of nature. And there are deities, less so deities and kind of more so spirits. Like Tohagra and
Mm-hmm.
I forget his father's name.
Real long name that we can't pronounce.
No, that's a different one. That's something else entirely. I forget the name. Galathier? Something like that. Yeah, I think it is Galathier. You think back on like what you've learned about sea scales specifically. These island dwelling, rarely seen people, specifically to this part of the world. They do not venture anywhere else. What he means by queen. What'd you get, a 17?
Yeah, 17.
They do not. Okay, this is complicated. You know, they worship something called the primordial serpents.
Mm-hmm.
A chaotic and beautiful religion of raw nature and elemental entities that created the world itself. Creators and destroyers. This queen, they are referencing something else. You see, for a culture like Temeria, they have gods, but they also still have rulers. That is the same for other cultures, and that is the same for these people as well. Their gods are these primordial serpents. Their ruler is this aforementioned queen. Can't quite remember who or what she is, but there is a name that comes to mind. Zarthamal. And I'll type that out in chat. Do you see that?
Yeah.
All right. You guys all went quiet. I thought I lost y'all for a second.
I was spelling.
Good luck.
I spelled it right. I sounded it out.
Yeah. But yeah, you're not certain who or what Zarthamal is, but you do know that name.
Okay. So Levette is kind of. You mean Queen Zarthamal?
You speak her name. You do not know it.
Immediately, in a language you don't understand,
Haskalarurinaka. Haskazarthimor.
Comprehend languages, please.
You want to cast it as he's talking?
Sure.
Yeah, fuck it. Essentially, he just said, "May the Empress of Wrath wash us with glory."
Of wrath, wash us with glory. That does not sound good. You know what? Just for funsies, I kind of go back into my head a little bit and like, hey Sal, you ever heard of this Empress of Wrath? Seems kind of simpatico to you.
How familiar are you with dragons?
How familiar am I with dragons, DM?
Not very.
No fucking clue.
There is not one rumor.
Yeah, that is true.
There is
Do
that,
I know that
yeah.
rumor though?
You do.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I mean, in terms of like studying draconology,
Yeah, I don't.
not a fucking clue.
No clue, sir.
Excuse me.
What kind of is she a dragon?
Yes.
Oh, what kind of dragon?
One with storm and wind as her domain.
Oh, cool, 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 cool. Levette's eyes just kind of get big and like it's completely and totally showing recognition in her eyes if Salvo is looking at her.
Yeah, he it's funny, he like praised the sky, but he blinded himself by the sun, so yeah, he kind of is like wincing and looking at you.
Eh,
Cool. And she was like, so Dragon of Storms, everyone. There's a Dragon of Storms. She's a Dragon of Storms.
That's the second dragon I've heard of.
And Levette then thinks again to herself, God damn it, my life has gotten so much weirder since I've met these people. So, she kind of looks at the rest of the party. What should we do when we first get there? I kind of want to look around for a certain somebody. But I know we are also looking for another certain somebody, and maybe there might be clues there. You know what? Hey, Salvo.
yes.
Just like on the
Kurt.
off chance. It's Levette. But, anyways, do you know what a furbolg is?
Yes.
Have you by chance seen one on that island that we're heading to?
No.
Damn.
And
It was worth a
yes.
shot. Really?
No.
I hate him. You know what? I'm just go try to find a shady place on the boat.
Okay.
You guys deal with him. I just can't right now.
Well, I think we just do our best to find the purple lady. And, see what we find. And that's pretty much it. I can try to find,
Because I remember, I think I asked the guy for specifics, like if they were wearing it, but they weren't. The locate object, I can still do that, potentially.
Yeah.
Things that they're wearing that I'm familiar with, so.
And she might still have the key on her too, so you could look for the other half of the key.
Yeah, so I could turn it into some kind of animal that is rather fast. I could cast the spell first, turn into an animal, because I'll still maintain concentration and just kind of. I can't fly yet as an animal, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I could turn into something speedy.
Got options.
Cheetah.
So that's basically what I'm planning to do, is just use locate object to see if I can find any trace. And, well, everybody just looks for traces of her.
Yeah.
So that's my thinking. Hopefully we're not too late. Hopefully she's not too dead.
Salvo
It's
shouts
Meg speak with her.
above the helm.
Watch out for the storm.
the storm? Why?
Yes. It
What is
was not just sea devils and fishmen that assailed the serpents, but a storm surrounds the island.
That's wonderful.
It did not used to be there.
Maybe similar to mist friends that a certain someone dispelled away.
Oh, yeah, I did that.
Salvo believes it is.
Cranes his head and twists his body where you are, in your direction, Lucian. Just says,
Magic.
Yeah? What about magic?
Stick.
We could dispel it.
Magic.
Oh.
Stick magic?
Druid magic.
Ah.
Oh my god. No.
What?
Maybe they are connected.
Isn't the Furbolg lady a druid?
she is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hmm. What if they're using her to make a storm? Conspiracy
Maybe
theory.
she's
Sorry,
taking
let's
an
go.
extra long sabbatical.
Yeah.
Doesn't want anyone to discover her.
Samahaka? What the fuck did you just say?
Sabbatical?
Samah?
Extra long break.
Sure. I think I'm gonna have a stroke if I try to say that word.
Sabbatical. Yeah.
Sabbatical.
Sabbatical.
Took me years to be
New
able to
word.
say the word specifically. Used to have a ingrown tooth in the roof of my mouth, and I had to dance around it whenever I spoke, but I got it removed, and I still talk kind of funny sometimes. A lot of hissing in my language. Very good for lizard folk. Anyway, you guys are...
We're on a boat.
You're on a boat. Yes, indeed. You're definitely on a boat. We are... Is it the second day? This is the second day. Okay.
This is the second day.
There's something I do want to try.
And what do you want to try?
I doubt it will work. But I'd like to try to cast Remove Curse on myself. See if maybe that could lower the points.
You don't
Yeah, I was gonna try
feel
something.
anything wrong with you.
Am I still like thirsty at all times?
It's really slight. Like, I don't think you'd be able to, like... It's like, huh, my tongue's dry, I could use a drink. Like, it's not like... You don't feel like anything's wrong with you.
That's what I was gonna do. I forgot about that. I got distracted by a
I'd say your
Minotaur.
bigger clue is whenever someone said your eyes are a different color.
Mm-hmm.
Can I go up to Lucian and
No.
cast lesser restoration on him?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't want you to.
I mean,
But I wanna.
I could do it to myself as well.
Yeah, you can do it. You just might die doing it.
Yeah. That's okay. He'll be fine. He can walk it off.
Yeah,
Put
you'll be
some
fine.
rub some dirt in it,
Yeah.
spit in it.
Rub some dirt in your death,
Mhm.
you'll be
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Lesser restoration. Do his eyes go back to normal?
No.
No. Some biscuit. I tried.
If you feel nice, warm, and fuzzy for a few seconds, but it quickly fades.
Hmm.
Well, thank you anyway.
Yeah, you fucked up.
I still say it was worth it.
That kind of smiles and laughs a little bit. Yeah, maybe. Thinking about her own little deal that she's got going on. though he's mean sometimes and puts boo-boos on my feelings.
Power has a price.
Yeah, I know.
I think I might have peed too much in the microphone. Wait, that sounded wrong. Pronounce my peas too much into the microphone.
Please don't
How's
Comes with a
pee
price.
on your microphone.
I do
how's
need to
Skarn
pee.
doing on the boat?
Not like that.
I feel like that will lead to electrocution.
Oh, jeez. Sorry, microphone. How is Scar doing on the boat?
Has he ever been on a boat before?
Definitely not.
How's he doing?
So, Skarn spends like most of the time on deck next to the railing. Whenever you look at him, well, he's still green.
But greener.
But it's just slightly more
Turning
shade
blue.
of green than he usually is, as he keeps hurling all over the railing
No.
into the sea.
Can I cast Lesser
Yes.
Restoration on Skarn?
Give him
He has
at least
severe seasickness.
And I'll give him like some saltines from my rations pack and some water.
You do
Well, actually, I
that.
don't have water.
Salvo
Someone else has to
yells,
give him water. I've only got whiskey.
Salvo yells,
Ah, a good appetizer for the sea.
Food.
Oh no! Lesser Restoration and some saltines.
No, thank you. That helps.
you guys.
Oh no!
You guys are beginning
Old
to
Skarn's
see
hair.
the direction you're traveling, and you are following the coast because you know, with the repairs and how this boat is, he's a scavenger. He doesn't like go out into open sea on this tiny little craft. Especially how dangerous the Dead Sea is. Oh my God, what was I saying?
We
Beginning to
stick
see
close
something.
to the coast because the open sea is dangerous.
Oh my God. I got it. It came back to me. I just can't believe that shit happens to me. As you guys are traveling, the sky is beginning to get gray, the direction you're traveling.
Ah, the hood comes down.
And
the
indeed,
cape
you
goes
do,
back
you
into
do
the
start
bag.
to feel drops of rain. And they start to pick up from a small pattern on your shoulder and on your head to eventually heavier and heavier, and not before long, you are essentially in a torrential downpour. As the deck is slick with rainwater, and the wind is howling. I just need to fucking, do something. What are you guys doing as the storm is, as you guys sail into the storm?
Lavette looks more comfortable than she was in the sun. And she kind of just like is sitting on the deck, kind of with her just like face up to the rain. Even though if it stings just a little bit, it's kind of comforting. Making sure the smaller ones just don't fall off the boat.
What if I did this?
Oh, bye-bye boat.
Oh no, our boat.
What happened to the boat?
It sunk.
It died.
How are we
We
gonna
sank.
get off?
You might have to cast water breathing
Alright.
again. And water walking because I'm
Oh.
gonna sink. Well, me and Lucian are gonna sink.
Real fast, how much time you guys have left?
It's 6:30 now for me. We start our other one at 8
So what, like
for me.
an hour and a half?
Yeah.
Alright.
So I know we have an hour and a half, but it's like I would like some time to be able to make dinner.
Okay. We can
Yeah.
end at
From like 30 minutes.
yeah, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Still got like an hour.
Yeah. Oh god, there's 2 boats.
That's an amalgamation right there.
Wait, hold on. Do we have an hour or 30 minutes? You guys are confusing me.
I have 30 minutes.
Okay.
30 minutes, yeah.
Okay, then we can get as far as... Alright. So you guys are sailing into this storm, and real fast, as the wind is battering this small... I think it is sleuth. I think that is the word I was trying to look for. The small sleuth is clearly not meant for this kind of weather, and Savoy yells, "The storm has gotten worse!" And I need you guys to make dexterity saves.
Uh-oh.
Dexterity saves. I'm actually very dexterous, though. Oh, that's not bad at all. That's
Shit,
23.
I was away. I was going to say that I was going to cast water breathing every morning on people.
Eh.
I mean, if that was your plan,
got a
you
23.
can do it.
Yeah. I want people to be able to breathe underwater. There you go. It lasts 24 hours. And it's
Oh,
not
no.
concentration.
Yeah, I got a 23.
We're about to be
Well-
blown off another thing.
Oh, Jesus!
I rolled a natural 1.
Fuck.
Scar? I'll roll for Morgan.
As the storm picks up, can Skarn find like a place, well, where it like away from the railing and like on the mast or something, cast web and get into it? So the web will hold him and make sure he doesn't fly off the ship, because that scares the shit out of him.
These webs are magical, correct?
Yeah.
So they can't just be like torn apart by rain, I assume.
Massive, thick, sticky webbing. And if I anchor it between some like 2 objects, it will stay up.
Okay, and here's what I'll do. Because you did that, you can make your dexterity save at advantage.
Well, that's something.
Also, Heather, roll a d20.
Okay. I got a 6.
Oh, shit, okay.
Oh, no.
Bye bye, Star Child.
I got her. Don't worry.
Dexterity save 14. That's what you got?
The what?
You got a 14?
Yeah.
Okay. You were not knocked off the ship, but your webs do prevent you... Yeah, your webs prevent you from getting knocked off the ship, but you will take some damage. Who here got below a 15? I know, obviously, Aura, but,
Lucian
Not
did.
me.
So,
Fuck.
So Aura, Lucian, and Skarn got below a 15. And Morgan got a nat
Yeah.
20. Makes sense, he's like a roguish
Hell
type.
yeah, Morgan. Yeah. And he's got spider. Fine.
Alright, so I have to roll how much damage you take. Give me 1 second.
Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Alright.
Yeah, we probably got a rest in between.
Yeah,
So probably back at full.
been on a boat. I mean, it's been
Okay.
days. If you were ever hurt, you're not anymore.
My tongue
Well.
is no longer burned.
Oh,
Yay.
right. You scorched yourself on
Hooray.
medicine. Okay, so for goddamn, my brain. Good thing we're ending soon. What's your names? Lucian
Okay.
and Skarn. You two will take. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are knocked prone. As you both, Skarn, your webbing, it does catch you from falling overboard, but it's slit with the gravity of the ship swaying. It slingshots you back straight into the mast. You,
God.
Lucian,
Scar, no.
you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you try to stay your footing, but it's too slippery, and one of a big burly guy that's doing the rigging, he slams into you by accident. You get shoved into the railing, and you feel your back crack.
Oh God.
Aura.
It's a lot for 6 damage.
Aura. Not like broken, just it's gonna hurt. You might have some back pain now. Aura, you take 5 plus 5. You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Oh my God.
It's not bad.
As you were happy with the sun in the sky. You were standing right at the front of the ship, right where a lot of ropes and crates and all of the stuff they would take places or store, use for the ship itself. You too feel the force of this gale, and you get slammed into a pile of boxes. And you did not get knocked overboard,
Yay.
but you are unconscious.
Oh.
Ah!
You're just incapacitated. Sorry.
Yeah. Just for safety, Levette starts to kind of like run and make her way on the boat, but because it's slippery, she like takes out the sword and she like just. I'm guessing because it's storming, we're technically in dim light.
Yes.
She teleports to where
Well, hold on.
Aura is.
Hold on.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, that's not all, folks.
Because if it's dark
Thanks,
enough for
Porky.
it to be this bad, I can also make a shadow for myself if I need to.
Now we have to roll for Salvo's vehicle check. Okay.
So I can't teleport to the child?
Not just yet.
Oh no.
That's not a bad roll.
We're in the tight right now.
Yeah, Salvo, instead of trying to fight against the gale, he goes with it. And manages to steer the ship. Goddamn, I really don't know anything about boats. He does so expertly, and does not. The ship does not get taken by a wave or get sunk beneath the waves. I rolled pretty good on that. He does yell,
I'm going to have to drop you off here. I can't get any closer.
Where's here?
you can see the island. It is.
Oh, cool, cool.
Oh, man. I'd say it's about 1,000 or so feet from you. And it is a big island. Like, you actually can't see. You can't see the other end of it.
Okay.
Stealthily water walk there.
Are we talking about Sorrow's Trap?
How?
No, this is the island. Sorrow Strand is something else. Sorrow Strand is part of the mainland. You know what? I have a tool.
Does somebody wake me up and I could try to cast Water Walk?
That's what I was trying to do, is get to you to wake you up.
Do I get woken up, DM, or I'm still unconscious?
You can be woke up.
Yeah.
See, there was like a unseen initiative order there for a second, because if the ship wouldn't gone down, it would have been worse. But he rolled good, so everything's fine.
I
for
teleport
now.
to her with Shadow Stride and I wake her up.
You still in a storm,
I'm
though.
awake. I'm awake. Oh.
You good, kid?
Ow. That hurt.
Maybe stick to us next time we're on a boat and not wander.
I was just enjoying the sunshine. That's all I was doing. But, okay, what's going on? What are we trying to do?
He's getting ready to drop us off, and we're about 1,000 feet from the island. He can't get any closer.
Oh, okay. Don't know if we want to wait 10 minutes. I can just cast the spell, potentially. It's up to you all.
I think we don't have 10 minutes. I don't think this boat's gonna last 10 minutes here. Because
There you
I
go.
feel like it's going to get thrashed.
I drew the island.
Ah, the island!
Yippee.
Yay. Okay, I guess I'll just use the spell then.
And I say we're gonna have to make a sprint for it, because I don't want to be on the water any longer than we have to be. Foot.
Okay.
So I keep saying the wrong name. It's not Flint. It's Reven's Point.
Okay, so I cast Water Walk on us, and it is 1,000 feet from us, so we should, if we dash there, be able to make it within the hour.
Yeah.
Because it's 60 feet per 6 seconds.
This goddamn grid. If you're dashing, I assume you're not stealthing.
Ooh. Hmm.
Gonna run for it or be stealthy?
I mean, you're running on a
I mean-
stormy sea. It's not going to be good either way.
That is true. Even if we try to stealth.
Hello?
Hi?
Everybody was like really quiet.
Uh-oh.
I couldn't hear anything.
Oh.
And you said we were 1,000 feet away, so
Yes.
we should make it if we dash.
Yeah, we'll have to dash.
So are we just hopping off and going then?
Yeah,
think
because
that's
we
so.
can't make them stay. We can't make them stay here.
Why is the ship not able to drop us off closer?
There's a storm.
They're gonna get. There's a storm and it's gonna smash them into the island if they get any closer.
And we kind of need the boat to get off, so
Yeah. If it was a
Yeah, so
it was
they
a,
have
if
to
it
be
was a
able to-
bigger, less damaged boat, he'd be able to get there, but he can't.
Yeah.
so we have to water walk and get off and just dash to the island.
We have a way to send word to him when we need him back, right?
Someone
I
has
could send 'em.
sending. Yes.
Okay.
So
Okay. Cool.
let's just go.
But yeah, we just tell him. Will you be able to stay close by, out of the way of the storm, and then we'll send word to you when we need you to come back.
Make a persuasion
Basically.
check.
Persuasion check. Okay. Ooh, that is an 18 plus
You
7.
could always sail like further away from the storm. We can tell him to come back. So
That's what I
let's-
said.
then-
Yeah.
yeah.
Soren
Nice.
cares. You are his friend. You are my friend. I will keep around the island away from the storm. Go!
All right. Cool. I got a 25. Let's go, bitches!
That's
Just-
what I get.
Yep. Levette just vaults off to off the side, and as soon as her feet hit, she just starts fucking sprinting.
All right. So this is where things get weird.
Oh no.
How do we establish water walking works? Is there like an invisible like wall you're walking on, or is every single wave and bump a solid surface?
It just says the spell grants the ability to move across any liquid surface
God damn
surface,
it.
such as water, acid, mud, snow, quicksand,
Yeah,
or lava.
we established
as if it
that
were harmless
stupid
solid
shit.
ground.
So
As
that-
if it were harmless
trying to be
solid
rude.
ground. Yep.
Yeah.
harmless.
So we were on solid ground.
But it's a
Solid
it's a
ground.
fucking sea. It's not like you're walking like 15 feet above the waves, and every time they crest, oh god.
Magic.
If we can summon meteors for a meteor shower, why can't we just walk on?
That's like an 8th level spell.
This is 3rd level,
It's a ways
and
away.
it only lasts
Look.
an hour.
We're a third of the way.
Guinea Ninja can do it. Oh, sorry.
Here's what I will say. I don't know what to say. you can walk on water,
I'll tell
alright?
you.
You can walk on water. 'Cause I'm thinking of like the rolling and churning waves, and like fucking a rogue wave is like 20 feet tall. It's confusing.
I'm thinking it'll definitely be like a check to see if we get to the island in a decent amount of time.
Oh, there's a
Yeah, I mean,
wait for it.
within 1,000 feet of the island, doing math.
If we
I think
dash,
the highest a wave could get is maybe 6 to 7 foot. Maybe.
Okay.
So here's a suggestion. So the waves usually like tend to travel in one direction. So what if? So essentially, if we're standing and a wave comes
Yeah, I guess a rogue
and
wave
we're
is
on the
also-
slope of it, so we essentially can ride it like essentially like an escalator.
That's what I was thinking. Like you can ride like the slant of the wave, yeah. What I will say,
That's cool.
make
Ooh, excuse me.
We could surf.
yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Make
just figure it'd be like we're hiking on big.
Are we
hills.
inventing surfing? Are we inventing surfing right now?
oh, that's already a thing.
Damn.
Go to the Shattered Shells.
Remaining surfing for Tamarians.
I got a man to find. Okay.
I will say with aid from Aura's spell, make. What can this be? I guess because you're
Dexterity?
like. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Make dexterity checks. See how far you make it to the island before something might happen.
I will cast Bless. Which on? You said dexterity.
Dexterity, yes.
Checks,
Plus
not
saving
saves.
throws.
Who's bad at dexterity?
Well,
Oh,
the
I'm
thing
good at
is,
dexterity.
Bless
Do
only
it on the-
affects saves, not checks.
Is dexterity
Guidance.
check or save?
He said check.
Check.
Oh. Never mind then.
I got a 17.
So I can bless
I got
myself.
21.
So weak still guidance.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
guidance
got
myself.
23.
Okay, that's better. 18.
Hey, yo, Lucian, good
Cool.
job.
14.
He's going to become a
That's not
surfer
bad.
bro after this.
Hell yeah.
So, what you guys? We got a 17, we got a 20, we got a 12, we got a.
That's 14 for
Okay,
Scarn.
got a 14.
A 22.
22.
Got an 18.
18. All right. So only Scarn. I mean, I actually don't know how many of you guys have like either
Oh,
sailed or
21,
swam.
excuse me. I got a 21.
You're fine.
I got a 21.
DC 16.
I pick up Scarn.
I can allow that. You are running. I keep thinking you're swimming, but you're running. Yep. Scarn did not fail horribly. He's also small, so does not slow you down too much.
Yeah.
I need someone to roll me 10 d20s.
Oh, God.
Let me know when you get below a 10.
I'll do it.
If it's below, then we shouldn't have Tish do it.
I said a d20,
Oh, no.
not a d100. Oh,
that's
you
right.
rolled them like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you can at least see him in order.
Damn.
Okay. Well, that was short-lived. You make it 100 feet from where you were, and you immediately see a cresting shape rise above the waves, a long serpentine back. And you see another one flanking you.
Uh-oh.
And I think as it is 56, we will end with the session as you guys see two serpent heads coming up to meet your gaze.
Cool. That's cool.
That
cool.
is where we will
Maybe
end.
I probably should have cast Pass Without Trace, but oh well.
I asked if you were stealthing.
Oh, I didn't hear. Okay. Well, thanks for the session, guys. I'm gonna head out and
Yeah.
make food before my next thingy.
I know. I gotta eat too. Yeah.
I have to find food
Right.
as well.
Yeah.
Right.
It was super
Night,
fun.
everyone.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, we got out of
Yeah.
we got out of Duskville.
You guys sound so tired.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll see y'all later. You're gonna fight some serpents next game.
Hooray!
Yay. Fireball targets.
Sure. You're on their turf. well, they all left me. Whoever's watching, thank you for watching. The video gets posted tomorrow, around sometime in the mid-afternoon. Posted on the YouTube channel Beyond the Cradle. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.